My people stuck in their ways, denying the power and busy refusing to change. They charge it all to the game, but we got the keys that we need to open them gates. They taking drugs for the pain, the pills and the lean and the weed, they been hitting the same. They say it pours when it rains, the fire from heaven is drowning the city in flames. Cause we never sleep, and this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Cause we never sleep, and this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Okay, you know the prophets, we don't play. I see a king when I look in the mirror, and y'all niggas yoga like yo play. We playing chess when we blitz in these churches, then we look at them like yo play. My people sleep on the God, but he wake them up with the prophets like obey. Hey, y'all better wake up, they steady lying on Jacob. Me and my sin had to break up.
Wouldn't you want to be saved?
I have in the chosen.
We're in the chosen?
Yeah.
But in order to be a chosen, you have to keep the laws and commandments. Right? Give me chosen. Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12 first, sorry. Yeah, brother, what we teaching with people here is now, according to the Bible now, you're an Israelite. You understand? Alright, so first let me read that here and I'll bring you up to speed concerning that. So just listen to that scripture here for safely, you know what I mean?
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God.
Fear the Lord thy God. Because what I'm saying is now, if we don't fear God, right? God give us life. God give us strength. Every morning, no matter what we do, the Most High still waking us up. So now we committing all kind of sin, the Most High still waking us up. You understand? How you could do fear a man like that? Anytime the man could just say, bow. You know what? I want I tired with it. You know, I want to wake up to him. Brothers, I want to truck bounce him down. I want to crush him. You know what I mean? Yeah, brother.
To walk in all his ways.
All his ways.
And to love him. And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
So here the Most High say you want you to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. Meaning is now you're supposed to put everything into this when it comes to the Most High. Now, I will do a thing this morning, and then a few days after you just gone back in your old ways, and then when something coming and happen to you, you want to run about, oh God. Because we had the whole week to serve him right through, all the next week, you understand? We need continually serving him.
So why did that mean?
Because God is a man.
God is a man?
Yes. Give me Exodus 15 and 3. God is a man. The Bible explain these things. Right? Because you see, that's a good question. Yeah, because they're teaching us now, God could be a woman, all them kind of thing.
What about masculine and feminine both?
Masculine and feminine, man is man, woman is woman.
So, you don't have no feminine
with men?
God don't have no feminine part?
No. So you're saying God is a homosexual?
No.
Read that first.
The book of Exodus chapter 15 and verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is what?
The Lord is a man of war.
What the Bible say?
The Lord is a man of war.
A man. So that's the point you want to. Rovers? The Lord is a man. That's the point I'm showing you.
That's right.
Can you just say, no, how you is a man? So the Bible speaks for itself. You say you believe in the Bible, right?
No, I doesn't say he, I just say the creator, you know?
But the creator is a man, that's all we're saying, you understand? The creator is a man.
So where woman come? Let
me where woman come. From Genesis.
So woman not a part of the body?
No, when it concerning like keeping ruling and all these kind of different things, no. Right?
The book of Genesis chapter 1 and verse 26. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fishes of the sea, and over the fowls of the air, and over cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
You understand what we're doing? The Most High make man to be over everything. Everything.
And then he make woman.
Right, that was a help meet for we. You understand? Because we just there working hard and taking care of all these things, he make a help for us. To comfort us. Because if he didn't make how we that guy to comfort. You understand where I come from?
So, after Adam and Eve, the first two children, right? Cain and Abraham. Right. So Cain killed Abraham, right? I want him to wait Cain go and get his wife.
Anyway, King will make you wife.
Oh my God, I'm not really singing it right.
Wait.
Listen, a lot of people was there from the beginning, you know.
Right.
You understand? But the Bible speaking about the Israelites. He's only concerned about the Israelites. Just because he mentioned all the other nations and all the other people that was there around that time doesn't mean.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah,
right. This is about the Israelites. The Bible is about the Israelites. That's why you won't get and find out all, you know, oh, Cain wife and all these kind of.
But here the Bible said was the first two children.
Psalms 111.
The first two children was Adam, Cain and Abraham. Okay?
Read.
So I want to know when he drives Cain out of the garden. Hold on.
Let me show you that. What does make us confounded? Understand? Because we try to understand the Bible on a certain means, but we don't understand, you know, what we need to get the understanding of the Bible. So here's what the Most High showing you what you need, so you can get a full understanding of the Bible. Right?
The book of Psalms, chapter 111 and verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
See, we go back to the fear again, and we have no fear towards God. We want to ask all kind of question and thing. But what we tell us to do, we're supposed to fear Him first. And if you fear God, what you going to do? You do His will and you keep His commandments and these things.
I'm going to ask him a question too.
But what I'm saying is, who is you concerning God?
What do you mean?
John 9:31.
I am a son of the Almighty.
You can't be pay want to be more than the Most High?
No, not more, but you tell me I don't have the right to question.
Okay, hold on, let me show you that.
Right? Let me show you that.
The book of John, chapter 9 and verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
God say, read it again.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
Meaning is now, if you're in sin, Most High don't really deal with you, brother.
So how
because why sin? Let me show you why sin first, before you go so far. Give me a sin. You understand? You can first you have to understand the meaning of words and these kind of things in order. You understand? Because you must know why sin for you not to be dealing with you.
Everybody was shaping sin.
Yeah, but you also we're supposed to keep the commandments also too in order to come out of sin.
Right.
First John 3 and 4 and then give verse 10. They say he's a son of God.
Right.
You want 1 John 3 and 4?
Yeah, for the sin.
And then give verse 10.
Right? Because for years, brother, you understand, we just going around and we don't understand anything because we don't keep no commandments. The Most High won't give you that understanding if you ain't keeping the commandments. So that we're trying to show you there, you understand? Hold on.
The book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committed sin.
Whosoever what?
Whosoever committed sin.
What is sin?
That's what you tell me here.
What is sin?
Whosoever committed sin transgress also the law.
What?
For sin is the transgression of the law.
You know what sin is? What the Most High just said sin is?
Transgression of the law.
Right, so it's transgressing.
You're breaking the law.
Right.
Right.
So it should mean you're breaking the law. So that's why sin.
So if I question, I break the law.
Not but question. Right?
Come John.
Read sin again. The book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgress also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Now get John 9:31. So sin is breaking God's law. Now John 9:31.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
So God don't hear people that break His commandments. So even if you go and you're trying to question God, to ask questions, He wouldn't answer you. You wouldn't get the understanding because you cannot be a sinner and get understanding from God. That's not how He does work. That's not how God works.
So I thought the whole world was in sin.
No, yeah, you thought that, but should we continue in sin? Give me Romans 6. Should we continue in sin? That's the question. Not because they taught us that. Should we stay in the sin that we're in?
No,
so I'll show you certain things that you have to fix. Simple things we go fix, and then you could try going to God. Let me show you that. Right, read. Romans 6 and 1.
The book of Romans chapter 6 and verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
Should we continue in the midst of sin, actively sinning, thinking, okay, grace have us covered with?
God forbid.
He says no. No, you cannot. So you cannot be in sin, actively in sin, saying, okay, I was born in sin, stay in that way, and think you could go to God and God will answer you. It doesn't work that way. It don't work that way. Because all wicked people on the earth, they could just go to God and God would just give them understanding. It doesn't work that way. To unlock the secrets of this Bible, you have to change your life.
Right.
You have to change. Go back to Psalms 111 and 10.
What is the name of this Bible?
King James Version Bible.
The black man. There we go. The book of Psalms, chapter 111 and verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
It says the fear of God is how you begin, how you start to get wisdom from God. Read.
A good understanding.
A good understanding of what? What do you think is the understanding? What do you feel he's telling you? A good understanding of what?
Of the Almighty?
Right. So a good understanding of God, a good understanding of the records of God.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
So to get the understanding, what you must have to be doing first? What you must have to be doing first?
Keep the commandments.
You have to be keeping the commandments. You understand?
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.